All right, so I'm here with Sofia. Sofia, how old are you?
I'm 34.
And are you originally from Arizona?
Yes, I am born and raised.
What part of AZ?
From Southside, from South Phoenix. Yeah.
Okay, and what's your current situation right now? Are you homeless?
Yeah, I'm homeless.
How did that happen that you became
Um,
homeless?
got laid off, and lost my job, and I was living in Portland, Oregon. Then I moved back here to Phoenix, and just my whole living situation, my whole life had changed. I started using drugs, and then the street life, just came along with using. So
So you were out in Portland, Oregon.
yeah,
You had a normal life out
oh
there.
yeah, I worked and everything.
What kind of job did you have up there?
Working for like a pub type of thing, they would serve beer, liquor, and lottery and stuff like that. It's
Okay.
pretty cool, like a waitress type thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In well, you just decided to come back down to Arizona.
Yeah, I was starting to get fall into depression really bad. I missed my family. I mean, I was never away from my family my whole life, and I was gone for 2 years, out there, and it was just time for me to go. Things were getting rough for me. The person that I moved out there for, me and her were, seeing eye to eye, so pretty much she was the only person I knew in that state, so I had nobody after me and her stopped talking, besides people I met there, and it just wasn't working out, so I wanted to come home.
So, what was she like, a friend?
Yeah, she was my best friend from high school.
Okay.
After high school, she moved out there to Portland, and then I moved back over here.
So, what do you do out here to survive, like to get your
Um,
money and all that?
I, do what I can. I
Do you work on the track?
yeah, sometimes.
How dangerous is it doing that type of
It's
work?
very dangerous. Every day is risk. Every car you get into is a risk. I personally don't like it, but I gotta do what I gotta do. But hopefully soon, within this month, I'm thinking about changing because I went through something drastic this past last month. So my life's gonna be changing soon for the better.
That's good.
Yeah.
What are you looking into programs?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get into rehab. I need it. Yeah.
That's
And I
good.
got my family supporting me 100%. So I gotta come from a good family. You know what I mean? They don't deserve what I put them through, but I can't right now.
So
I'm blind to all that.
you say you come from a good family. Did
Yeah.
you have both parents growing up?
Yes, I did. I had both parents growing up. They didn't drink. They didn't smoke. No drugs. They didn't, go out. They didn't leave us with anybody. My mom and dad got divorced when I was 25 years old, so I pretty much had a good life. I was spoiled as kids. Like my mom worked 2, 3 jobs at one time. My dad was a school teacher. So it was like I lived a good life. It just
So, how does a spoiled kid like that, living a good life, end up on the streets out here?
I don't know. I ask myself that all the time. My mom asks me that all the time. Like how did I get like this? I don't know. It just happened.
Did you feel like you had plenty of love at home?
Yeah, the love still has not stopped. Like my mom shows me more love now that I'm out here on the streets. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like she brings me dinner every night.
Yeah. So you still have your family support,
Of course.
and you keep in contact with them every night, every day.
My mom mostly every day, every other day if not. She worries about me, so she's just right down the street. So we talk often.
Do they try to get you to come back home, or do they
Yeah.
try to get you
Every
into
time she
programs?
sees me, she wants me to come home.
Yeah. And why is it so hard for you just to go back home?
Um, for one, she wants me to go home clean.
Yeah.
Like that's my hardest thing. I can't go home clean if I'm not ready. You know what I mean? I don't want to set myself or her up for failure. So I just be honest with her. I'm not ready. Um, but I got a boyfriend out here too, and we've
Yeah.
been together for 4 years, and I've been homeless for 4 years, and he's all I know out here. So without him, I'm scared. You know what I mean? So I don't know, just him, and then
And where's your boyfriend at currently?
he's right there waiting for me. He's
Okay.
around the corner. He's out here with me, yeah.
Is he also trying to get clean or not?
He's gonna get clean. Like I said, we've been through something dramatic this past March, so we're both looking into getting clean soon.
Sophia, do you have any kids?
I don't.
You don't?
No.
That's good.
Yeah, thank God. I mean, I want kids, but I I don't have any.
That's really good. And as far as the type of work that you do, have you ever been busted for doing what you do
Yeah,
out
I've
here?
been caught one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Just walking up to a car, an undercover police, and he had told me to meet him around the corner. When I walked to that corner, they,
So it
surrounded
was
me.
like a sting that they were doing?
Yeah.
Do they do those a lot out here on 27?
From what I know, yeah, but you pretty much could tell, who the police are and who they're not. So
How long did you have to spend in jail, or
they didn't even take me to jail. To be honest, it was weird.
how big was the fine, or
I don't even know, to be honest, but I served 30 days for it. Eventually, I did
Yeah.
because I never went to court for it. So one of the charges were the charge, and then they sent my bill for like $20. So my mom billed me out for $20, which was crazy.
Yeah.
But it was off my charge. That's how my mom actually found out that I was working on the streets.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she would have never probably known.
Prior to the addiction, were you already doing the type
No.
of work that you do?
No.
So pretty much that came after the addiction?
Yeah, for sure.
Is it because of the addiction that you started doing that?
More or less, yeah. The addiction has a big play in it, but just being able to survive is fast money. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's fast money, and I can say I like sex, but it's not gonna justify what I do.
Yeah. Do you rent rooms with the money that
I got
you
a
earn?
room, yeah.
Or does it all go to
No,
doing the
I got a
moves?
room. I'm responsible. I
Yeah.
got a hotel room. I pay $150 a night. It's no cheap. I mean, me and my boyfriend, we live a good life. You know what I mean? We're homeless, but we're not. We get able to take showers. We get new clothes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, we do suffer from addiction, and that we never let that get ahead of us and never stop us from doing our priorities. Other than seeing our families, it's a big thing. Like for a minute, we were very family oriented. Then I don't know, like this past last year, we kind of went into our own little shell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And did our own thing.
What is one of the worst experiences you've had out here?
From besides working, being raped, that's probably the worst thing. Almost getting kidnapped. It's just crazy out here. And the police, like just the risk of every day going to jail, watching your back. It sucks.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
You get it from both sides. Huh? You
Yeah.
gotta watch your back, and then you gotta make sure that you don't get arrested.
Yeah, of course.
Sucks. When that happened to you, did you report it to the police?
No.
Why didn't you report it?
I didn't know who they were.
Okay.
It was a John, and I didn't know who they were, but I was able to get away. So thank God.
How were you able to get away from that situation?
I told him somebody was coming,
Yeah.
and he got scared and kind of backed away, and I just ran.
That's good, man.
So,
I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah, thank you.
To the younger viewers, the younger generation, if they're watching this video and they're thinking about trying substances, what kind of advice would you give them from someone that's already out here on the streets and doing substances on a daily?
Just don't do it. I mean, curiosity really kills a cat. Like I've seen so many of my friends die from it, and I never ever would have thought my life would be like this. I've had my own house, my own car before, and that shit's all gone. All because I was curious and wanted to try something that I'd seen another person do. And when they were crying to me and told me to quit and what I was doing to put it down, I didn't think twice about it. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get high.
Yeah.
And I can't explain why I want to get high so much. And it's fucked up.
Or you
Just
like
don't
those
do
kind
it.
of teenagers that were like, oh, this person doesn't know nothing.
No,
Can't tell me
I mean,
nothing.
I was not a dumb person. Like, you know what I mean? I was always the go-to person. I was smart. I knew better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I fell into depression, and I thought, getting high was my only solution. I didn't have nobody. My boyfriend at the time when I started using was put into a mental hospital,
Yeah.
and it kind of fucked me up, because he wasn't mentally ill. He was just wasn't fit for society. You know what I mean? It was too much for him, and they automatically just took them away from being normal.
All right, Sophia. Well, thank you for giving me this interview. I really do appreciate it. Are you okay with me putting this on my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
And just in case some of my subscribers want to reach out to you with any help, where can they contact you? Do you have any social media or anything like that?
I don't have no social media, really. I mean, I have a Facebook. That's about it. It's Sophie Chavez. It's SOPHYCHAVZ. You can message me on there if you like, or you can find me on 27th Avenue in Bethany Home. That's where I stay, on 27th Avenue in Bethany. Okay. That's where they can find me.
And Sophia, just in case one of your loved ones gets to see this interview, what would you like to tell them?
Don't judge me, you know, like I love you guys, and I promise I'll be home soon.
All right, Sophia. Thank you. Appreciate it.